What did Meek say? He said, "I did it for the young kings that never had voices." Right?
I love him. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just something about him. His lyrics is just like, he is such a lyrical genius.
I feel like low key that's what you about to do. You about to do it for the young queens that never had voices.
You know
what I'm saying? That's what I think. This keeping it Bute with Star Brim. You heard?
You heard? We out here.
Word. Shout out to So Introduced. Let them know who you are, baby. Let them know. Let them know where they at.
I'm letting y'all know this one time and one time only. Y'all bald-headed, crusty lips bitches. This is Star Brim. You feel me? I'm here keeping it Bute. I'm inviting y'all to keep it Bute with me.
Yeah.
I hate introducing myself because I feel like y'all motherfuckers should already know this voice. But you know, I'm going to do it one time only.
That's how thorough you are. You still got it done. All full coverage, baby. That's what's up. I'm happy to be here. I'm just your fly sidekick today.
Nah, I love your energy. I'm glad you're here with me because I love your energy. He has super positive energy.
That Star is contagious. You know what I'm saying?
And he's super thorough. Like, you feel me? I love a gangster nigga. Like,
I'm Dustin. I'm here to keep it Bute with my girl Star Brim today. So excited to be here for your very first episode.
Yes.
It's your session.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. My nipples is hard. My pussy a little wet, you know?
I don't think you got nothing to be nervous about. You got all your creature comforts, you know what I'm saying? We listen to the Meek and the YBN Corday vibe, you know what I'm saying? Now you got your Chick-fil-A,
Got my Chick-fil-A over there.
Word, now you know.
Listen, if they didn't have my Chick-fil-A sauce,
hell
it was going to be a motherfucking problem.
A couple of them motherfuckers.
Yo, listen, I'm not going to even hold you. I keep making sure that my shit is intact because, you know, they start to wander off when people around.
And see, I blame everybody on that front line because, bitch, if you ain't give me my sauce, the motherfucker next to you knew to give me my sauce. It should have been on you. So both of y'all are getting it.
You know what I like about Chick-fil-A that I heard? I'm not sure if it's all the way true. You know, this is something I heard. I heard that in order for you to like even buy into the corporation, that you have to been working there like that. You cannot just buy into the corporation of Chick-fil-A. Like they want to see growth. Like you had to work there and you had to work your way up to manager and then you could like buy into the corporation. Like I heard you just can't be on the outside buying in.
I
feel like that's dope. Like that's why they always have good customer service.
That's dope. And if that's the case, they need to have their ass open on Sunday since they want everybody to buy in. The thing they need to buy into is
you don't feel
Sunday.
like it's so dope that they're open on that day because it's like
I
really
feel like
like
it's
a
dope
holy day.
And like I love Chick-fil-A, but them motherfuckers support you know who, and I just can't be close to that.
Who they support?
Trump.
You lying.
They on that Trump shit. They are. They support Trump.
I never heard that.
Yeah, baby. It's real stuff.
Oh, Chick-fil-A can suck my dick
so
now.
Exactly.
Now I'm feeling a little I'm feeling a little way now.
And more to that, you heard what's going on lately, right? So Popeyes didn't change the game completely, right? They dropped that chicken sandwich.
Yo, you know what's so funny? I didn't try it yet.
You gotta try the
Everybody
sandwich.
keeps telling me I have to try this sandwich, but every single time I go, I just want 2 legs.
I know it's hard, so you got to be fat like me and get both. But like, when I went and tried the sandwich, I sure got me a 2-piece too.
Everybody keep telling me the sandwich is so good.
So,
but the thing is the chicken like hard? Because I hate hard ass, crispy ass chicken that's like too hard for me to eat.
It's so juicy, Star.
So juicy.
It's a problem. Listen to what's going on in these streets on the internet, right? So it's like warfare on Twitter, right? The actual Twitter accounts for like Popeyes and Chick-fil-A have been like going at it. Yeah. Chick-fil-A
it's war of the chicken.
Shit. Yeah, it's a chicken sandwich war right now. Niggas got to pick a side. You know,
all right.
It happens.
So what side you picking?
I'm fucking with Popeyes. First of all, they got the black lady up front. You know the Popeyes lady from the commercial.
You're right. Now I fucks with her.
Hell yeah. So I'm rolling with the homies. Like, come on. The chicken better anyway. You know, Popeyes use a little seasoning salt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me tell you this. I have never ate a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. All I like is their chicken nuggets. Like I never ate a chicken sandwich.
Okay,
That's not something that I get from the mic. I get the nuggets and I get the sauce. Like, or I get the tenders with the sauce.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't want no barbecue sauce. I don't want no honey mustard. I want Chick-fil-fucking-A sauce.
And I don't even know what it is. What is the damn sauce?
I don't know, but I read the ingredients one day. I think it was like mustard.
It's a secret in there somewhere.
Like, let me get this. Let me see this sauce real quick.
This shit is actually like
I stole one of my sauces. It's not even your sauce. Okay. Tomato paste, onion, garlic, mustard seed, salt, turmeric, egg yolk.
Seed.
I don't know.
It must be that mustard seed. It's got to be something.
I'm just trying to figure out how she has my sauce and it's open and half used.
She straight swiped
when
your sauce.
When she has a chicken sandwich.
Word.
The fuck are you doing? What are you doing with my fucking sauce?
She got nails. I ain't heard no complaints about them nails then.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
But when I wanted her to tie my shirt earlier, my nails. Yeah, okay.
Word.
You got that open fun.
Sometimes in life you gotta pick a side though. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to these chicken
I'm not gonna lie, even if Chick-fil-A was better, tasted better, I'm going with the black side regardless.
We rolling with Popeyes.
Yeah.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yes.
Shit. Speaking of picking a side, everybody, it's no secret that, you know a couple people out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? And there's been some shit going on. And I know as a real best friend, you know what I'm saying, you would play a position. So since you picked a side with this Chick-fil-A and Popeye shit, you tell the people what you would have did that night if you was at the Hopper's Bazaar party.
Listen, let me tell you something. If
Talk
I was
about it,
at
Stein.
that shit, I would have spanked Raw. If I see Raw right now, I still spank Raw. So it really don't matter. Like, and if I could have got to Nikki, you feel me, then it would have went down too. You feel me? But that bitch is well protected. But it would not have went down the way it went down. Like, I don't know even how it went down like that. Like, I'm sorry. I'd be too overprotective of my friend. Not even because she's a celebrity, but it's because, like, I'm just more aggressive than her. Like, you understand? And I seen everything that she been through. Like, I was there while she was crying. I was there when nobody wanted her to go further in life, when she was busting her ass, to go here and go there. So it's like, you ain't gonna pick on my motherfucking friend.
Real
Fuck that.
friend shit.
Like, you ain't picking on my friend. I own all my friends. Like, to me, every friend that I have, you're mine. Like, I own you. Like, you're my kid. Like, you're mine.
I feel the same way, but people feel like people like me and you are too intense when it comes to friendship, right? And I feel like that's what a friendship is about, though. You create a bond through the memories, like what you was just talking about, the moments where your friend might need you to hold them down when they're having a private moment that they can only share with you. Mm-hmm. That's a friendship. Like, to me, that is the buy-in. Why even be friends if we not gonna be 100% loyal, completely 10 toes? Like,
yeah, like, I don't give a fuck if my friend is wrong. She's right. You feel me? Like,
we gonna work that shit out later. Like,
there is no wrong. I might not even let you know you was wrong, bitch. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you my motherfucking friend. And guess what? You could have been right.
I feel
even if you're wrong,
way.
you could have been right. So therefore, I'm taking your motherfucking side because I won't want you to take my side right, wrong, or indifferent. I don't give a fuck.
Otherwise, why we even doing this shit?
Like, I don't give a fuck if she's wrong, if she's right. That's my fucking friend, and I'm knocking anybody's heads off. Win, lose, or draw. Period.
Friendship shit, real
period,
friendship
Pooh.
shit. Right. It's rare though now. Everything is so fast paced, right? Motherfuckers want an instant reaction for everything. They want you to have some sort of I guess, just fake, whatever people feel like is politically correct or what they feel like, will satisfy certain things so that you don't offend nobody. But sometimes when it comes to friendship, you just got to hold your motherfucking friend down.
I just feel like I lived my life a long time worrying about how people felt about me to the point where it used to really affect me. Like, affect me emotionally, physically. Like, I used to feel
What you mean emotionally?
sick. Like, I used to get sad. Like, I used to really get sad if you didn't like me, or you feel me, why this person feel away against me. Now it's like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, when people say they don't give a fuck, because I used to say I don't give a fuck. And I really gave a fuck. I used to be like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I really did give a fuck what you think. Like, you understand, that shit used to affect me. I used to get mad. If I'm getting mad, I give a fuck. Now I really be unbothered. Like, I really don't care. Like,
Don't that feel good?
Yo, it's like the best feeling in the world.
Light. You feel light on your feet.
I was just talking to my friend about this, and I was like, yo, she's still so, like, everything affects her with Instagram, and it took me going to jail to not let stuff like that affect me because I didn't have no choice. I didn't have no phone. I can't deal with certain things because I'm in here. How could I worry about the outside when I'm inside? And I know, like,
Especially
I can
not
never
no
tell her.
Instagram.
Yeah, I can never tell her or tell anybody not to let this affect you when it used to affect me. I know how it feels to let it affect you, and I just wish, like, damn, I wish she could feel the type of comfort that I be feeling and, like, the sense of peace. Now that I really just honestly don't give a fuck. Yeah. I really want to, but I know that she's not going to experience that because she's never going to not have a phone. You understand? So it's like, you're not going to experience that, sis, but I hope you
That's
do.
Just how you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I hope
we
you
got
do.
there, but like, I don't know, man. I think that it is some, like, super freeing once you let go of all that shit that'll even find, oh, shit. You see, it's so strong, it just tied my tongue
Tied your motherfucking tongue up.
But it's something freeing about that'll even land you in a position like you in right now. Your own show, your own opportunity every week to offer your opinion on things, your own opportunity every week to kind of put a message out, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like people need to hear. And so one really dope way you said you was going to do that to me. Now, this is what you told me.
Oh,
you
God.
know what I'm saying?
I hope I didn't tell you this in confidence.
No, I would never blow you up like that. But you said that every week you wanted to kind of shout out, you know what I'm saying, somebody fly who you thought was doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of black woman, you know what I'm saying, who you thought deserved just a little bit more of that shine. So this week, who was it that you wanted to big up?
Okay, so basically, the person that I wanted to sit here and like shout out this week is a female called Normani. You ever heard of her?
Yeah, she
and
used to be in that group, right? She was in a group with a bunch of other girls.
I don't know too much. I don't even know too much about her.
She went solo like a real bad bitch.
Listen, let me tell you something. Her song. Fuck the song, because I didn't even listen to the song at first. Just the choreography, like me seeing her really getting crazy. It was like, yes, bitch, fuck it up. Like, you feel me? Like in the rain, just like it just looked so well put together. I seen when she climbed the gate and was bouncing that ass on the gate. Yeah. You feel me? Like that takes strength. Like to climb up there, hold on, put your feet on, and to bounce your ass. Trust me, it takes fucking strength. Like so, I know. Like you feel me? Like I know it takes strength. That bitch strong. You feel me? Okay. And I just really feel like she's doing her thing. And then when I listened to actually the song, I was like, oh, nah, I like her. And she's a black girl. Yep. You understand? Doing pop. Like, she's a black girl doing pop. She's a black girl, period. Like, you feel me? Like, I want to recognize all my black girls. Like, I honestly feel like we don't get enough recognition. Yeah. And a lot of people might sit here and say, oh, yeah, that's not true. Yes, the fuck it is, bitch. I'm it. I know. You feel me? Like, I know we don't. Because I'm it. I'm in the field. I'm in the industry. I've been in different industries. I know what the fuck is going on. Like, y'all can't G me, boo-boo. Like, I've been G'd by the best of them. It don't happen no more.
What was the experience like being a black woman in the system? Like, when you was away? You know what I'm saying? How intense did you feel that black girl hatred and shit in the system? In comparison to... who you in comparison to rather the non-black women that you saw?
Okay, so I didn't really feel like I was surrounded by a lot more black people inside of jail. Like you understand, it was way more black women than white women or Spanish women in jail. Mm-hmm. But I definitely seen the difference where the black people that was in there, including myself, we understood we did a crime. We don't feel entitled. You understand? The white women that was in there felt so entitled. You would have thought they was in there for selling Bibles. You would have thought they was in there for doing something good. You understand? Like they didn't break the law. Right. Like doesn't matter what your law is. It doesn't matter what you broke. Like you understand? Like it doesn't matter if you have a tax evasion, fraud, selling drugs, guns. You broke the law, period. You feel me? So your crime is not better than my crime, unless you're a rapist, because that's something that I'm just not going for. I don't like the serial killers and I don't like the rapists. Yeah. But other than that, if you killed before, if you're a drug dealer, if you scammed like me, if you're tax evasion and all this other extra shit, it's still a crime. Yeah. Your crime doesn't make your crime better than mine, sis. Sit the fuck down, bitch. Like, you understand? So I just always think that they will always, tell or feel entitled. And
that
it's like
white privilege.
And it's like, bitch.
We in jail. And
you telling really on me because I stole 2 slices of bread, jail bread?
Right.
Why are you telling on me for the 2? You should have told on your motherfucking case. You wouldn't have been in here, sis.
Because them 2 slices of bread look like our ass cheeks.
Got me so tight. Like, got me so. They used to get me so tight. And it's so. And it used to get me so tight because if you even like look like you about to go fight them, it's like you'll be slammed underneath the jail. Like you understand, you'll be rushed. While if I sit here and try to fight a black girl, they let us. Like, you understand it? They all for it. They all for it at the end of the day. But if I sit here and get into an argument or try to fight a white woman, it's automatically a racist thing. No, motherfucker, I'm not fighting her because she white. I don't want to fight her because she white. I'm fighting her because this bitch looking like she want to shake. Yeah. The fuck? Like, give a fuck what color you could be purple, ho. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Like, we in jail. Like, don't look at me like that, sis.
And like, so they were still on that white privilege shit even in jail. You got to think about how deep that is to be in a position where, like you said, you had you operated from a perspective of understanding why you was where you was at, whatever, cool. You in here, you about to make it do what it does. It's so deep to feel so privileged that you don't give a fuck about where you are. You just feel like because you're you and you white,
that you deserve more. That's so they would crazy. They would complain. They would want extra pillows. They would want extra sheets, extra everything because they're white. And it's like, sis, you're not getting nada.
That's wild.
You're not getting nada. Sit the fuck down. Like, and it even got down to even the officers. A lot of the officers was so racist. Like, they used to get so mad at me because of who my friend is, especially when I was in like the box in Philly. Yeah. When I did my last 5 months in the box, forget about it. It was like the worst experience ever because every time Cardi went on the internet and was talking about Trump or talking about politics, I would get like the shit into the stick. And it's like, I wouldn't even know. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even have a phone. All of a sudden, y'all spitting in my food. All of a sudden, y'all cutting my water off. All of a sudden, y'all come into my shit like, oh, you want some food? Tell your bitch-ass friend Cardi to feed you some food. Why the fuck is she talking about our president like that? And it's like, sit the fuck down. You don't even know him. You mad you get paid $13 an hour? Skedaddle.
And the reason she talking about his ass is because motherfuckers like you like him. And look at what you're doing to me because you don't like what she said about him.
Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, FDC Philadelphia, if y'all are listening, please pay your officers more because the officers would be so mad that they get. Listen, I tell you no lie. They would tell us like, "Oh, we don't get paid shit. We only get paid $35,000 a year, $40,000 a year," and it's like that's why you're mad at me because you're getting $35,000 a year, and then you have to come in here and watch over us or basically babysit us. You have to basically babysit us, and this is why you're mad. It's not my fault. And half of them will be Army veterans. You understand? So they're really pissed the fuck off at life. And I really feel like they need to evaluate these people who is watching over us because a lot of them have mental health issues.
And they don't need to be having that sort of power or control.
Yes, because they're power hungry.
Yeah.
They're really power struggling. And I really feel like y'all motherfuckers is the motherfuckers I used to pick on. That's who y'all are. Y'all the motherfuckers that used to get picked on in school. You know, that used to get bullied. And y'all psychologically not there. So you're trying to use your power now. Because y'all don't have power. Y'all probably at home and y'all wives are probably running over y'all. Like, you understand? Like, you probably one of those niggas who wives is running over you. You outside driving a Ford Focus, probably a minivan. And you mad.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Like,
a minivan.
Like, got the minivan. You feel me?
It's crazy though. You brought up a really good point, Star, because there's a common thread when you look at like, say, even the guys who have been doing these school shootings, right? Mm-hmm. Have you seen any of the mugshots of the guys who have
you mean the white guys?
There you go. The white, as a matter of fact, let's take it a step further. The white supremacist domestic terrorists. Because that's what they are. That's terrorism. To walk into a public place and fucking spray it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking psychos.
Yeah. And have you seen the way that they look? They literally all mad, ugly.
Yes, and they look
like virgins.
They look like they never got type of shine or a hello
nothing
a day in their life. Like they never got no girl's attention. Like miserable with life. It's like
so now you taking somebody else's. And then the last guy who was responsible for that shooting at the Walmart in El Paso, Texas, which really fucked me up because I actually got a whole bunch of people that I fuck with in El Paso. El Paso is fun. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, he actually drove hours just to go to El Paso to seek out Hispanic people to shoot, to kill. You know what I'm saying?
Where was he originally from?
Some part of Texas. I can't remember.
But he drove hours just to El Paso just to shoot Hispanics.
Yep, a white domestic terrorist. And it's so funny how the conversation changed. Black niggas shot some cops in Philly the other day. Your president was immediately online talking about how we need to get tougher on street crime. He shouldn't have been out in the first place. But then when the white supremacist domestic terrorist did his thing in El Paso, the conversation was about everything from, we need to take video games away to just
Are
wild.
You serious?
Star, wild shit.
I honestly really stay away from anything that he says and certain things because I have a friend. Her name is Sierra, right?
Okay.
And she's from Love and Hip Hop, and she has like shout out to her, and she has like a clothing line, and her clothing line says, mind the business that pays you.
There you go.
So I usually just mind the fucking business that pays me. I feel like it keeps me less stressed.
There you go.
It keeps me in my zone. If I'm not getting paid, I'm minding my motherfucking business. So a lot of things that, I just really stray away from, especially stuff that I feel like will upset me, like stuff like that I can't change. Like I learned that. Stop letting things affect you that you cannot change. So if I know it's gonna affect me, if I know I'm a bit, upset about it,
get you hot.
It's like, you know what, sis, don't even pay that shit no mind because what could you do? Like, you understand? Like, really? Like, so.
Yeah, I seen.
Also, I want to let these fucking viewers know that I'm sitting here with a pad on, with a heating pad on. While we're recording this because I'm in so much fucking pain. So look how much I care about y'all hoes.
You talking about thorough.
Like, look how much I care about y'all hoes, and I'm really sitting here with a muscle spasm to talk to y'all bullheaded bitches.
And came through and did her thing, dedicated already. First episode,
you know what?
She in here hurting, still getting it done. That's
ungrateful
what the fuck I'm
bitches.
talking about. They might not deserve it, but they damn sure gonna get it.
They better fucking listen to me after this shit.
Okay, keeping it Bute.
Keeping it Bute, you heard?
Okay, so on the more shit that don't pay you, but we still gonna mind the business anyway. So recently it's been like a hella controversy, right, over this partnership that Jay-Z has with the NFL. It's a brand new partnership, you know what I'm saying? Multi-year deal where he's gonna be producing the halftime shows for the Super Bowl and also spearheading a bunch of social justice initiatives. So basically bringing a highlight or a focus to the NFL trying to get some work done in the black communities and kind of rebuild their reputation, because you know how fucked up it is now since the Colin Kaepernick situation where the NFL just refused to hire him. Mm-hmm. He settled privately because there was actual collusion where they were working together. The owners were and the teams were working together to ban him and to hire him. So he sued. He got a settlement that they've kept the amount and the details private. You know what I'm saying? But now Jay-Z has entered this partnership, and a lot of people feel like he sold black people out doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel that way? I feel like it's a hidden agenda to it. I feel like he has a plan. Like, this is Jay-Z. He doesn't need to sell anybody out for money. He's a fucking billionaire. Like, what is he gonna sell you out for? Like, kick rocks. Like, you feel me? It's like people really want to speak the negative and not realize like there might be a positive in this. It might be he has something going on. It might be he has like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna do this, but y'all gonna have to do this and this and this. Let the shit happen. Let the shit play out. Like, damn, like let that shit happen. Like, the world wasn't built in one day. Like, so let that shit happen.
Furthermore, like I've never known Jay-Z. You know, people have different motivations and niggas surprise you every day. So you can't never be surprised by people switching up on you. You know, we get that. But when it comes to like a pattern, you know what I'm saying, of work that people have done, a pattern, you know what I'm saying, of decisions that they made, Jay-Z ain't never sold us out.
You're right. I feel like his pattern has always been legit. So why would y'all automatically judge him when he's always done good? Like, he's never, like, look what he's doing with Meek. Like, you understand?
Exactly.
And that's just stuff that we know about. Look how much things he probably did undercover that we don't know about, and that him and Beyonce probably did that we don't know about, like contributions and, you know, all this different stuff. But it's like, come on, like, I really feel like he's not gonna sell us out. Him, Jay-Z.
For a plan that big, right, involving an organization as large and with as much power as the NFL is, we're not going to know all the details about this extensive plan that they negotiated for months. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to know all those details in one article or in one headline. Case in point.
Plus, I feel like
the next day, it was announced that Jay-Z was now going to be part owner of an NFL team. So that puts us one step closer to him being able to do what?
Do what the fuck he want to do. Kaepernick. Exactly. And do what he want to do involving black people and, so different things. I just feel like people is really, I don't know, like, they're just so judgmental, and it's like, you're not even giving him a chance. And he shouldn't have to explain every detail of what's going on when it first happened. Like, this is how you test niggas' loyalty right there.
Thank you,
like, you understand? This is how you test niggas' loyalty. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do something, and let's see how the fuck motherfuckers feel about me and how the fuck motherfuckers feel before I let them know the whole plan. I'm going to just give them a little taste of something. You feel me? Just a little taste. And let's see who really fucks with me and who really don't. Who really sit there and fucks with the movement and who really doesn't.
It's so easy to tell and identify who been waiting. Niggas can have
waiting for him to fuck up.
They've been waiting to have something to say.
Something negative to say about him because they never, ever could find something to say about him. So they just been fiending.
And so I think it's a lot of that. I think that everybody's hypersensitive and shit, but I always believe in playing the long game. That's street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always be quiet, watch, pay attention, and just see exactly what's going on with the situation. You know what I'm saying? Before you open your mouth. And I think that all the people who normally talk fast and got something to say, they run in their mouth and they talking fast and got something to say. And everybody else is kind of sitting back to see how this is going to play out. So I don't know. That's just how I look at it. And like I said, I ain't never known Jay-Z to sell black people out. If anything, I think we all have seen him work like really diligently. And you brought up a great point. The criminal justice reform shit that I know hits home for you. You know what I'm saying?
And it's big. It's a big deal. It's a motherfucking big deal. And it's something that he didn't have to do. Jay-Z does not have to do any of this. He is set for life. His kids is set for life. Their grandkids is set for life. Like, you understand? They're set. Like, he does not have to do this. This is what you're not. So sell out for what? He doesn't have to do it.
And I think that it's a very small, like, limited perspective to even think that he would be motivated by just money only. Of course, there's money involved. It's a fucking deal. But I don't think that was what made him get into bed with the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit where he's going to be able to impact shit, lives and real shit.
I just feel like they're not giving him a chance. Give the man a chance. Like,
right. He ain't even cut his hair yet. Y'all know he cooking when he don't cut his hair.
Like, come on,
he be in album mode.
Exactly.
You know
like, let my son rock out. You know he from Brooklyn. Don't play with us. Stop fucking playing with my mans, yo.
Word. Shout out to Jay-Z. They just been waiting to hate. You already know niggas lurk and they
I support everybody from Brooklyn, so don't play with me.
That's home, right?
Yes, don't fucking play with me.
So tell me how all your Brooklyn loyalty and shit got started. Let's take it back for the motherfuckers who really don't know why Star Brim is Star Brim. You know what I'm saying? Like what is it that made you decide to be a person who moves off of being loyal, moves off of being thorough? Like, how did that become what's the most important shit in the world to you? Because I feel like them the kind of decisions you make. You give a fuck about having integrity.
What exactly are you asking me?
You tell me whatever you want me to know. Shit. Whatever you feel like whatever you feel like it is that
what made Star Brim? Like me turning blood?
I mean, if that's what makes Star Brim, then shit, that's what the fuck we gonna find.
All right, so for those who don't know me, I turned blood when I was 12 years old. At that time...
Wait.
Yes, I was
12.
12 years old.
After you was 11? 12? Like 12?
Yes, like before I'm 13, 12.
Damn, okay.
Yes, like I turned blood when I was 12. I didn't even know how to wash my pussy right. Okay. Like, you feel me? Like, I was a little ass kid. I was going through a lot at home, which a lot of people probably could relate. I had a mom that was very alcoholic at the time and abusive, but I also had a mom that it was weird because she was also very supportive. Like, I went on, all these different vacations. I was always spoiled. I had the newest Jordans. I danced ballet. Like, I was privileged in a way. Yep. So I was like a privileged blood. Like, I was like a privileged gangbanger. But okay, so I was in the street at 12 years old. Like,
that does ballet. Fuck with it.
Yes, that does ballet. You heard? Don't let me split on you.
Word.
So, I just was always in the streets. Like, I've been in the streets since I was 12 years old. I've been to 5 junior high schools. I've been to about 6 high schools. I've been to about 3 suspension schools. I've been around. Like, you understand? And this is different boroughs that I've been to. So I went through the stage of cutting bitches. I went through the stage of cutting niggas. I went through the stage of peeing in bottles and throwing it on niggas. You feel me? I've been through the stage of just beefing. And I also been through the stage of beefing for niggas who wasn't there for me. Like, I done had certain gang members who are no longer gang members try to rape me at times. Like, you understand? Like, I've been through that. And I still stay loyal because I felt like at that time, regardless, y'all gonna still see me as, oh yeah, Star Brim, that blood bitch. You understand? I can sit here and drop right now. I'm still gonna be known as a blood. So if I'm gonna sit there and take on this beef, I'm gonna take it on 10 toes down. Yeah. Period. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Why am I gonna sit here and drop and still got the same beef? Yeah. That don't make no sense to me. So one day, I remember it was a guy named Lucky, right? Like, he's blood and whatnot. And I remember him telling me, like, yo, Star, you too loyal. Me being 16 and 15 years old, I'm like, fuck you mean I'm too loyal, nigga? Like, how the fuck could you be too loyal? Are you dumb? Yeah. Like, you feel me? There's no such thing as being too loyal. And then I had to realize what he means. Like, I'm being loyal to the wrong people. Yep. That's what too loyal means. Yep. Not everybody deserves your loyalty. Like,
that's
you understand?
That's a hard lesson to learn, too. Yeah, there's only one way to learn it.
It took me learning that until I was like 22. He told me that when I was like 15, 16. I was in like some anger management program for fighting and shit like that. The courts put me in an anger management program. I met him there. And he used to just be like, yo, you too loyal. And I used to just be looking at him like, and I really used to look at him like, you're a bozo. Like, what you mean too loyal? Like, obviously you're not a loyal ass nigga. Yeah. That's how I used to look at him, because it's like, how can you ever be too much of loyal? But then it's like, later on growing up, I remembered like, this is what he was talking about. Yep. I'm loyal to the wrong people. Like, you understand, not everybody deserves my loyalty. It doesn't make me less loyal for me not fucking with you. You understand? It's just you don't deserve that loyalty because it's not being reciprocated.
Especially after they show you that.
Yes, like, and then I feel like I want somebody, like, even in life, like relationship, boyfriend, friendship, family, I want you to use me and I want to use you. I want to be able to use each other. Yep. Don't misuse me and I won't misuse you. But there's no point in you having me in your life or me having you in my life if I can't use you. If I can't call you for money or advice or, to come pop out when I need a fight. Something. Yeah. Like, you got to be known for something. I got friends who's not fighters, but I could call and vent to. I got friends who I can't call and vent to, but if I tell that bitch pop the fuck out, she popping out. Yeah. Like, you understand? So it's like, I need you to be there some way, somehow. So it's like, I'm not only just showing you my loyalty, I'm getting it back in one way or another. So, like, it's difficult. Like,
yeah, because a lot of people don't. It's all about who gonna sink or swim, and unfortunately, a lot of people just don't stay afloat when it comes to that shit. They switch up on you, they turn on you, they flip on you because it's something in it for them, which is the worst kind of motherfucking.
Yeah, a lot of people feel entitled.
Yeah.
And it's also too, I had to grow up realizing like not everybody's raised like me. So not everybody's gonna react to the same thing. Yeah, not everybody's gonna react to the same way I'm gonna react. Like, you know, I used to have friends that would come to me and be like, "Oh yeah, Star, that bitch was saying this, and this about you on Facebook," and it's like, okay, what did you do? Like, you understand?
Right.
Or this person said, and it's like, okay, but what did you do?
What's
like,
the
you
rest of
understand?
the story?
Because at the end of the day, I'm never gonna sit there and come and tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, yo, why I just had to beat this bitch up,
right?
Or why me and this bitch just got in a fight. I'm not gonna even hold you. She got the best of me because you feel me. I had to pop on her because she said this and this and this about you. I'm not gonna ever just come to you and just tell you somebody was talking about you without you knowing that I reacted. You feel me? So it's like then I had to realize, like, Star, you keep getting upset. This bitch wasn't even raised like you. She don't even know what it feels like to cut a bitch. She doesn't even know what it feels like to be shot at. She ever know what it feels like to fight a nigga off you, you feel me, from trying to rape you, and it's the same nigga that you willing to put your life on the line for. So it's like, you don't know none of that. You don't experience none of that. So how could I get mad at you when you don't react the same way as me? Me and you was two different people. We're cut from two different cloths. You're not even raised like me. Like, you wouldn't even be able to withstand some of the stuff that I've been through.
You know, it's dope, though, because, like, not a lot of people get that. The way you just broke that shit down, that takes like years for people to be able to develop that sort of, that's really empathy, right? That's really you looking at another motherfucker and considering them and their circumstances, and that's kind of how you receive them. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal because you could very easily be like, bitch, exactly.
I ain't fucking with you.
Exactly. Because
you ain't react. You ain't react the way I want you to react,
real easy. Like, but you end up like cutting so many motherfuckers off. I found. Like, cause I operate based on like loyalty, integrity, the code. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I know.
But then what about like when people don't even know what loyalty? Like, it's some people. How can you get mad at them when they don't know what it is? Like, you understand? Like, some people I used to tell them like, if I don't know or you don't know, how can I get mad at you? If I know now and I'm not doing it, it's a difference. But if you don't know, it's like, come on, I really don't know. Like, you understand? I don't know. It's some people who really don't know how to be loyal. They never been put in a position where they had to be loyal. They never was around loyal people. They don't know. They never looked at a person and been like, oh yeah, this person. They don't even have no loyal friends or family members around them. You know, like, so it's like, how the fuck could they be it when they never even seen it? I've been around nothing but certain loyal niggas, and I seen niggas that wasn't loyal, so I know the difference. I've been in the streets, so I know what is right and what is wrong. Yep. You know, I've been around, my family is like, they ain't poop huts, you feel me? They tough. So I'm raised on loyalty. I'm raised around it. Yep. It's different. It's like certain friends I have, I can't even get mad at certain ways they think because they was raised by single mothers. You understand? So they feel like when they have a kid or when they get pregnant, I don't give a fuck. I don't mind being by myself. You know why? Because they was raised by a single mom.
So it's natural.
But listen, to me, who I'm raised with a mother and father still together, I'm terrified of something like that. You understand? Because who could I go to for advice? Who could I, like, in reality, I never watched anybody in my family be a single parent. Nobody. Not my aunts, not my cousins, not my sisters, not my uncles. Nobody. I never seen nobody be a single parent. So who could I look at and be like, you know what? They did it, so I can too. You understand? That's something that you got to grow on. That's something that has to be in you, that you seen your mom going through it, so you built like that. Like, you feel me? I ain't built like that. I didn't see it. So I'm nervous about something like that. Like, it's like, wait, I don't want to be a single mom. Like, you know, like, I always seen my mom and my father. I always seen if one don't have, the other one picks up their slack. You understand? Balance. It's like I always seen that. I can't even go to my mom and ask her for single mother advice. Yeah. She wouldn't even know what the fuck to tell me.
Yeah, that's real.
So it's like I always feel like you only know what you're raised, how you're raised. Like, I honestly feel that way. Like, you only know what you raised. Like, if you don't know it, then it is what it is. You're probably not gonna never have it.
And sometimes that clarity is what'll give you like peace of mind with a situation. Because even if you don't really agree with like what somebody did or whatever, if you understand what their motivation and shit, you just kind of relax.
Yeah, because I honestly don't agree with a lot of motherfuckers do, but I understand. You understand? I understand, but I don't agree. Like, you know, just because I don't agree doesn't mean I don't understand. I understand. I just don't agree with that shit. Like,
right. So whatever.
Yeah. Next. Next. I don't agree, but okay.
Exactly. Like, whatever, man. It's just wild to me, and it's also wild how this shit be going on, the business that don't pay you, how it all goes on, though. But to me, it always loops back into like a bigger thing, like the NFL shit. I just see like loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel when I read shit about this situation and see people flipping on Jay. And when I see people questioning like
his loyalty,
his character,
and it's
shit.
like and it's so funny because what did he do besides this for you to ever question his character? So he didn't even give y'all a valid reason to question it right now. You don't even know what's the backstory of this. You don't know anything.
Like, fuck Jay-Z,
exactly.
He a sellout. You know, I've seen several people, you know, be so. I'm talking about industry heavyweights be so excited to be like, well, he actually did this shit, and you know what I'm saying, just really coming at him right now over this shit, and I feel like it's so new and fresh.
You seen that Funk Flex post?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
you see, he signed
I don't like
it.
him.
He signed it. He wrote his signature afterwards. He wrote in all caps like, I just talked to Jermaine Dupri.
Shut the fuck up.
Funk Flex at the end of the tweet.
Shut the fuck up, Funk.
I'm like, yo, this nigga signed his tweet.
Funk, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, it was kind of wild to me.
I can't even sit here and send no threats to Funk because that nigga a cop caller. He said it himself. So just shut the fuck up. You and your bullheaded security guards.
Funk Flex.
I hate him.
Signature shit was funny to me. I just couldn't believe he signed the damn tweet. How you sign a tweet?
Yes, I just don't understand. Like, come on, bro. Like, what did he ever do for y'all to ever question his loyalty? And now y'all so quick to question his loyalty. You want to know why? Because y'all motherfuckers don't know what loyalty is. That's what it is. Y'all don't know what loyalty is, so that's why you questioning somebody else's. Give him a reason first, bitch.
Bald-headed bitch.
Crusty lip bitch.
Bald-headed hoes.
Slut. I'm ready to get the fuck.
ASAP after that shit.
Ready to get the fuck.
Thing, though. Like, I'm ready to get the fuck.
I'm ready to get the fuck.
Anywho.
Moving forward off of this.
Yeah, moving forward. So back, I think we got a little bit off track. But back to the 12 years old shit. You know what I'm saying? And then after you met, what was his name? Lucky.
Uh-huh.
After you met Lucky and he started kind of opening your eyes to what it really meant to be loyal to the right people. How did you start moving different?
So I met Lucky when I was like 15, 16 years old. When he told me that, oh, I'm too loyal, I didn't even jack what he was saying. Like, I ain't jack him. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. You old as fuck. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Shut up. You not loyal then. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
I didn't get it until I was like 21, 22 years old. Me and him is not even in contact no more. So, you know, like, I don't even think he ever heard me even say what I'm saying right now because it's like I never said it. You know, like me and him been lost contact. It took for me to be 22, 21 years old for me to go through all the things that I went through in life with relationships, with homies, with everybody to realize what he's saying. Like, you know, like I'm a Pisces and we're always want to build people too. Like I'm quick with wanting to help a person. But then that same person don't ever want to help me. Like, you understand? But then it's like, I feel like in my life, everybody that I ever helped gave me signs that I was doing wrong. Gave me signs that, bitch, you're doing too loyal. You being too loyal.
Give me an example.
Like,
what you mean?
All right. So I had a relationship, right? I remember I had a relationship and I used to scam. Everybody knows that I used to scam. If you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah,
so I used to scam. Yeah, I used to scam, you feel me? And if I didn't get caught, I still would, but whatever. So,
keeping it Bute, baby.
I'm keeping it Bute, you heard? So I used to scam and the motherfucker used to sell drugs. And he used to make like $5,000 in a week. I used to make like 15 to, this when I first started, like 15 to like 20,000 in a day. So I felt like, what the fuck is you doing with this 5,000 in a week? Like, that's not no money. Let me help you, because I just always felt like I don't want no nigga watching face. You feel me?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
niggas start to feel. Niggas start to getting their feelings when they with a bitch that's getting more money than them. You start to see them side eyeing you and shit like that. They ego is down.
Fuck
you know,
up.
like ego
Hit
is
you in your chest.
so
Like,
that shit hurt them. You feel me? They balls don't feel like it's hanging.
Yeah.
They gotta have they balls hanging shit. So basically, I put him onto scamming, right?
okay.
And it's like he started to get so big headed, like as if, bitch, I'm the one that put you at this table to eat. You didn't even come here with a knife and fork. You just came here with an empty plate.
Yeah.
Like, humble yourself. Like, he would get, like, it's to the point where he would tell me who my friends are. Like, he'd be like, oh, like, because I have a group of friends, right? I have a group of friends that I always grew up with, and not all of them is the best looking. Not all of them get the most money, but guess what? These are my bitches. These are my bitches, and I'm never giving up my bitches. You feel me? These are my friends. These are the people that been there through ever. I don't give a fuck how they look. I don't give a fuck that they don't have that much money as me. I don't care. These are my friends, period. He would get mad that I would chill with them because he felt like I needed to chill with girls who look like me and get money like me. He even cut off his day ones because they wasn't getting money like him. But it's like, bro, you was just getting money like them. If that's the case, put them on. Like, you feel me? Like, how the fuck do you just leave them behind and then shit on them? Like, yo, he's a bozo. He used to go over there to them, right? With the newest red bottoms on, buy a bottle of Moet, a pound of weed, and sit there and just like do all that in front of them for what? Like, you understand? You was never doing that before. He really turned his back on his day ones. He used to tell me, oh yeah, I don't like that nigga, but then he'll go chill with a nigga just to for clout. You understand? Just because that nigga getting money like him. I don't give a fuck how much money you getting, bitch. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And you gonna know I don't fuck with you because anybody I don't fuck with, I make them feel very uncomfortable. You can't even sit in the same room with me. Yeah. You understand? You gonna feel so uncomfortable. You gonna be like, yo, I gotta go. Or I gotta fight her. One or the other. Like, if I don't like you, you gonna know I don't like you. You understand? Like, I'm gonna make your life a living hell while you next to me, bitch. Like, what you thought? You comfortable, hoe? No, hoe. You ain't comfortable.
So those was the signs that you started
it's
seeing.
Like, I used to see so much signs, and it's like, damn, Star. Like, you understand? Like, even times when I had to, like watching, like, little funny shit, like, oh, you always saving your money, because I'm a saver. Like, you feel me? Like, little stuff like that. And it's like, why are you watching my bread? Like, you got your own bread to watch. Like, just little stuff that he did to his friends, little stuff that he did, like, would want me to do to my friends. Like, it got to the point in that relationship, I used to be like, yo, why don't he trust me? Like, I never gave you a reason not to trust me, and you don't trust me. Like, what kind of shit is that? And it's like as if he was trying to mentally fuck me or some shit. Like, you know, like,
keep you low.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, I used to not, if I went to the bathroom, I had to bring my phone with me. Mind you, we live together. You understand? So why the fuck and my parents I live with my parents too, so we all live together. You know, no other nigga coming in here. Why would I have to bring my phone to the bath? Like, that's how, like, controlling he would be. Like, I have to bring my phone to the bathroom because if I miss a phone call, I'm fucking somebody. Like, you feel me? I'm sucking somebody dick if I miss the phone call. That's too much pressure to be under. You can't live like that and not to focus on the things you needed to focus on at that time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, the fuck? It's just so...
That's a distraction, shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's just so much shit. I was
now
like...
Now you fucking with the bag. Like, you got to really get the fuck out of here. You got to really get the fuck.
You know what's so funny? ASAP. It's so funny because I even stopped getting money with him because I felt like, yo, bro, like this anytime. Because, you know, with the scamming game, some days you could be good for 2 months and be down for a year. You could be good for a year and then down for 2 months. It's a flip-flop thing. Like, it's not always guaranteed. You feel me? It'll be a bad day on the road and he'll just be so angry. It would, like, affect our relationship. And I used to tell him, like, yo, bro, this is business and this is a relationship. Like, it's not supposed to cross the two. Like, it's supposed to be two different things. But he was not used to that because you're a bum. You never had money in your life. You feel me? So you're not used to it. And then on top of it, you used to selling drugs where it's guaranteed. Even if the drugs is bad, it's going to sell. Yeah. It might sell slow, but it's going to sell. You understand? So he's not used to losses where it's like, nigga, you got to take a loss because you a boss. You heard? Like.
So how long did it take you to get up out of that?
About 2 years.
Really?
It took a lot. Yeah. It took from him putting his hands on me one time because all you got to do is touch me once. Like, all you got to do is hit me one motherfucking time and I am out of here, bitch. And the only reason, I honestly feel, personally, the only reason that if you hit me one time as a guy, unless I hit you first. You feel me? If I hit you first, then it's all whatever. But if you hit me first, if you just hit me first out of nowhere, oh, no, I gotta go. But if I feel like if I hit you first, you deserve to hit me back, motherfucker, because that's why I hit you. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
And I don't feel like no female should just hit a nigga and think he can't hit her back, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like the reason why I never would stay with a guy who put their hands on me is because my father never hit my mom's.
Yeah.
Ever. And my mom always told me, like, yo, there's a few reasons why I always stayed with your father. 1, his dick is big. 2, his pockets is fat. And 3, he ain't never put his hands on me. You feel me? And I always grew up hearing my mom say that. And I used to just be like, ew, when I was young, like about his dick. Like, ew, I don't want to hear that. Yeah. But then, you know, it always stuck to me because my mom have 2 other baby fathers. And they was really, really abusive to her. Like, you know, like bust her head open, bust her lip open, chipped her tooth before. So she been through a lot of domestic situations. So me growing up and seeing my mom pound on my father or get in his face and stuff like that, my father never ever touch her, ever. And my father is very big, you feel me? Never touch her. He never even touch us. Like, if we was to, like, do something wrong or anything, he'd tell my mom, beat her. But he would never put his hands on me because I'm a girl. Want you, you understand? I'm a girl, and he feel like he's too big as a man to be hitting on us and stuff like that with a belt, with his hands, with anything. So I just always felt like
no nigga was supposed to hit you.
Listen, let me tell you something. If my father ain't hit me and my father ain't never hit my motherfucking mother, you got me fucked up if you think that I'm gonna let you hit me. You feel me? Like, no, boo-boo.
Because we fucking.
Because we fucking. But I feel like a lot of people deal with certain situations like that because they seen it. They grew up with it. They grew up watching it. Like, you understand?
That's real.
Everybody that was in jail, that I was in jail with, every single person, down to the white people, been through something in their life. There's not one person I met that didn't get raped, didn't get abused, didn't get kicked out, didn't get, you understand, something. It was something, wasn't loved, had so much money, but didn't get like emotional, love from their parents.
It was some
just,
sort
it was
of
just
trauma
money.
there, yeah.
Always. It's not one person I met in jail that had a perfect life. Not one person that met that just everything was fine and fantastic. They just felt like committing a crime. No.
You think everybody was affected by something?
Everybody is affected by something. That's why they end up in jail. Every single person. I've been to 4 federal facilities.
Word.
Okay, from different states. I've been in 4 different states and 4 different federal facilities.
Which one was the most vicious, Star?
The most vicious was FDC Philly.
Really?
Only because it was the box, and in there I had to fight for my pussy. You feel me? In that jail, I had to sit there and fight bitches off of me. I had to cut bitches. I was getting not fed by officers. I had to drink out the toilet water when they cut off my water. You know, it was just certain shit like that.
They cut your motherfucking water off. They
cut my water off. So what am I going to do after 3 days? It's 3 days. I'm sitting in a prison. I'm in a cell where I'm by myself. You feel me? What am I supposed to drink? What am I supposed to wipe my ass with when they don't give me tissue? I gotta cut up my blankets. I gotta cut up my pillowcases. I gotta start ripping off the outfits that I'm wearing to use it as something to wipe my ass with because they're not giving me tissue. What I gotta do?
That's the shit that people don't know though. Niggas probably think you was in jail just...
I feel like a lot of people feel like I had the best jail sentence because of who my friend is.
Yeah.
I had the worst jail sentence because of who my friend is. I had them fucking with my mail. I had them hanging up my phone calls, listening to my phone calls, stealing my friend's number, calling her on her own time. I had them, spitting in my food. For my last 5 months, I didn't eat because I couldn't eat. I only ate stuff that I could peel, which was an orange or a banana or potato chips. Other than that, I wasn't eating because they're spitting in my food. They're throwing it on the floor. So if I see you spit in my food once, I'm not boo-boo the fool. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, that was one time. Today, he probably didn't do it. No.
I'm never eating shit.
I'm never eating shit. You feel me? So that's just the way it's going to go down. I ain't eating. And the only thing, like, I'm just so picky when it comes to food, too, that on commissary, this is the only thing they sell, crackers on commissary.
What kind, though? Like saltines?
No, it's
oyster crackers.
It's like the Ritz crackers,
like Ritz.
but it's the fake ones.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like fake. It's like fake Ritz crackers. You are only allowed to get 3 Snickers, and that's only if they have Snickers for that day, and they have tuna that's not cooked. So it's like the tuna seems raw because it's pink still. It's not. It's not albacore tuna. It's tuna that's pink. And mackerel. I don't eat mackerel. I can't eat mackerel. And I'm not eating tuna that's pink and not cooked.
So it just wasn't happening.
So the only things that I was eating was some crackers. And that's if they give me my commissary, because a lot of times they would look at my balance and be mad.
Yeah.
Like, and they'll yell it out. You understand? Like, I had a lot of fake people on the wall up there. The wall's like when all the cells is to the one side. Mm-hmm. A lot of bitches would be so mad, be like try to friend me up because they'll hear the CEO be like, oh yeah, you think you popping because you got 8,000 in your account? So then now the bitch next door is hearing, oh shit, she got 8,000 accounts. So now all of a sudden I have a bitch at my vent saying, oh, what's up? Where you from? What's your name? Oh, okay, you think you could give me some stamps? Like, that's how bold they are. Oh, you think you could buy me some Snickers tomorrow? No, bitch. I don't know you. The fuck? Fuck you. Bitch. Like, are you fucking dumb? Like, I can't get you shit, ho.
The fuck would you ask me? The fuck is you
thinking about? And it's so funny because they wouldn't even, like, soften it up. Like, you understand? It's like, as soon as they hear it, 10 minutes later, boom. Mind you, I've been next door to you for fucking 3 weeks, ho.
You been mugging me, ice grilling me.
You ain't never speak through this fucking vent. Now you at the vent like, yo, what's up? Where you from? What's your name? Why? That was my favorite. Ask anybody who's ever been to any jail with me, my favorite answer was why. People would ask me my name, I'd be like, why? Oh, what you here for? Why? You the cops? Oh, why? Everything was why. Because it's like, why do you need to know my name? Why do you need to know I'm here for? Who the fuck are you? Like, you understand? Like, why do you need to know anything about? I'm in here because I committed a crime. Period. You feel me? You don't need to know what kind of crime. You know I'm not a sex offender. Like, you feel me? So that's all that matters. You know I'm not a chomo. As long as you know I'm not a chomo, that's all the fuck that matters. Like, so I feel like the worst jail was Philly. It was the dirtiest. It had the worst COs. Mm-hmm. They are underpaid and very upset.
Disgruntled.
They really need somebody to talk to because those officers are really fucking upset. You know.
And taking it out on the population.
They really take it out on us. And at the end of the day, I don't even feel like I'm entitled because a lot of stuff that they did, like I didn't even care. Yeah. Like like I'm in jail. What could I do?
Almost expected
listen,
that shit.
I used to get one phone call a month in the box, right? And I used to write my mom and my family, my friends and stuff like that. So they used to always ask me, "Oh, how you doing?" And I used to lie. I used to lie to them all the time. "Oh, I'm good. I'm eating. I'm fine. The food was this today. It was so good." I used to lie all the time because I never wanted my family to feel how I'm feeling because I feel like they already feel like they're in jail because I'm not there. Like I'm the breadwinner. I'm the one that makes everybody happy. I'm the one that like they lean to. Like my family leans on me. So I just never wanted them to feel it was anything wrong with me in there. Like you understand? So every single time I spoke to them, I'm fine, everything's good. I'm just living the rest of my best life, reading books. Regular. I would make it seem like the box is nothing. Like, yeah, I got my own bathroom, I got my own shower. I like it because they know I like being by myself anyway. So, they felt like, oh, okay,
really
I'm really by myself. You feel me? But what's so funny? I really liked the box.
Word.
Besides the food situation and them cutting off my water sometimes and me having to drink out the toilet water, I like being by myself. Like, I'm a loner. Like, yeah, I come out here and there, but I really do like being by myself. But I really had to sugarcoat all the time. And it's like, I don't think people realize how mentally that used to fuck me up because I'm sugarcoating, making it seem like everything's good when everything's not good.
It's
like, you understand?
Terrible.
It's actually fucking terrible. But what the fuck could I do?
Yep.
I can't do nothing about it. So what am I going to complain? I used to just always feel like at the end of the day, the way these motherfuckers is handling me, they could never handle me like this in the street and live to talk about it. Like, you feel me? They could never, ever talk to me like this in the street and live to talk about it. So at the end of the day, get y'all nuts, you feel me? Get y'all nut off now. Because at the end of the day,
you live now while it's cute. You know what I'm saying? While I'm in here and shit.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it would never happen. And they was like little stalkers. They would be on my gram like, "Oh yeah, we seen your gram, we seen your car, we seen this." And it's like, y'all sucking my dick. Damn, like, how my gram looking? What my last picture got?
Right,
how many followers I got now? Like, you
since
feel me?
You on that
since you on my shit, how many followers did I get now, bitch? Like, I used to be talking so much shit from the window, like, bitch, white bitch, fuck you, bitch. I used to be talking just so much shit, like cursing them the fuck out. Like, cause they used to be like, black bitch, monkey bitch, you think you popping, bitch? Like,
oh, word.
Bullheaded bitch. And I used to be like, I got more hair than your mama. I used to be talking bad shit. Like dead ass. They used to
they
be
used to be violating like that.
Hell yeah. Yes. They used to be calling me all types of monkeys. Like, they were so mad. They were so mad. I used to just tell them, like, that money though? I still got, right? Brokey. Like, I'm still coming home. I don't have life, you feel me? And I'm not coming home to struggle. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you counted me out, you don't know how to count.
And you knew you knew that all you had to do was basically get out that motherfucker.
All I had to do was get out that shit because I was good inside.
See?
My commissary was healthy inside. Like, you understand? I didn't want for nothing. I was putting money on other people's books if you really want to talk about it. Like, I was super Gucci. So I already knew, like I said, if you counted me the fuck out, you don't know how to count. Because, like, one thing about me, I'ma always get it. Like, one way or another, I'ma hustle. Like, you feel me? One way or another, I'ma get to the bag. Like, my first week home, I had a crib that I couldn't even live in. I made $10,000 off a promotion on the gram. Like, you feel me? Just from shouting people out. Like, I'm gonna get it one way or another, baby. I don't give a fuck if I have to get a real job because I done worked many of those. Like,
what was it like the morning that you went home?
Okay, so let me tell you how bad Philly fucked my head up. Mm-hmm. So I got out of the box, right? Got into another altercation because while I was sleeping, some bitch didn't even want to set the mood, but she tried to fucking day rape me. Like, you feel me? Like, it was like 2 o'clock. Yeah, because it's 2 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. You trying to rape me, bitch, 2 in the afternoon? Like, where the mood at? Like, you feel me? You ain't wait for the nighttime.
Damn.
You ain't wait for the sun to go down.
Shit.
You trying to rape me 2 in the afternoon, baby?
God
Come
damn.
on. Like, wait. So I'm sleeping. This is something that I shouldn't have did because I shouldn't have been fucking sleeping 2 in the afternoon anyway because I know better than that. Like, you feel me? I know out of jail. I know I shouldn't have been doing this when the cells is still open and they not locked yet, you know? Whatever the case may be. So she came in there. She tried to do what she do. I'm not gonna lie. Bitch almost fucked me up. She threw me into the locker and all that. Oh my God. This bitch was a big bitch.
God damn.
Because in there, when you transgender, anything that happened that you get done on the outside, they have to continue it on the inside.
Okay.
So the hormone shots that she was getting on the outside, they still had to give it to her. So she didn't have no longer titties. Mm-hmm. She had like a mustache now. She looked like a man. Mm-hmm. Her titties was gone. She looked like she had a mustache. She was well built. She didn't have like her pussy, like the clit part was really long because it was about to form into,
Yeah.
the penis where you know how the process works.
Yeah.
So she was basically in a way a guy, but she still was a girl.
She
so
was
they
still
have
in
to
the process of.
Yeah, so they have
well,
to.
he, I guess.
Yes, he's still in the process. Because you gotta address them as he.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he was in his process of changing over, and I don't know if he must have got the vibe that I was gay, because a lot of people do, because I guess because I'm a little aggressive, so a lot of them think that I like girls.
You got big dick energy style.
Like you feel me? Like I guess I got that type of energy. You feel me? That I like girls, but you know I'm straight. So it's like okay, so the motherfucker came in and beat the shit out of me real quick. Like, you feel me? He was beating the shit out of me on the bed and all that. I had to find myself. Like, bitch, you ain't get raped by these gangbangers. You is not about to get raped by this bitch. Not here and not now. So get the fuck up. So I got up. I started whipping that bitch ass. Oh my God. I ain't never beat nobody up the way I beat that girl up.
Yeah.
The way I beat him up. I ain't never beat nobody up the way I beat him up. I'm not gonna lie. He was super strong. Yeah. And he was from, I think like, Mississippi or Alabama. He was from some South shit, like something deep in the South. And you know, they strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers are strong. So the motherfucker almost beat me up. You feel me? I end up beating his ass. Shout out to me. I beat you, boo boo. You ain't get this poom poom. Got me fucked up. But okay, so I beat his ass, and they sent me to the box, right?
Again, you had just how long?
I was out for 2 weeks. I was out for 2 weeks. I was living my best life. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, they jail sucks compared to where I've been, but I just was so happy to get out the box. I didn't give a fuck. Like, you feel me? Like I was just out. I was able to, just be out and walk around and shit like that. So I'm out the box now. I'm only out for 2 motherfucking weeks. 2 weeks, and all of a sudden, mind you, I got 2 weeks left before I'm supposed to leave for halfway house. So now I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna take my date. So I kept talking to like the counselor and people that's like the unit team manager and shit like that. And I kept asking him like, so am I going home? And he was like, nope, you ain't going home. Like, he just kept putting in my head that I'm not going home. So in my head, I just had the feeling like, whatever. Like, you feel me? I'm just gonna max out. It is what it is. Like, what's 3 more months? Like, you understand? Like, what's really 3 more months? Like, yeah, I'm supposed to get out, but what's 3 more months? I just did all this time. It is what it is. Like, you feel me? I don't give a fuck. So in my head, I already had called I think I sent the letter out or whatever the case may be, because you could talk through the toilets there. So I have a friend named Jerry who you talk through the toilets, like you pop the toilet bowl out, like, right? Yeah. So you pop the toilet and like basically you sit on the toilet, right? And you go like this with your body, you like jump up and down with your butt. And it takes the water out of it. It takes the water out of it. And then you like get a pipe that you make out of like shampoo bottles, and you just like get like 3 of them. You open up one side of it and you put it together so that it's like a mic, and you put it in the toilet bowl. All the water is out now. You understand? Because you done popped on it. So so now you could talk through it. So now you're talking, and the way the pipes run in FDC Philly is up to down. So while you talking, you could talk to upstairs, you could talk to downstairs. So you would call out 4th floor, and whoever's on the 4th floor who toilet bowl is open is hearing it. So now they're on the mic. So then I guess my friend sent a message to her nigga who was on the 6th floor to text my mom and let my mom, like, listen, let my mom know I'm in the box. I'm not coming home. I don't know what the case may be, but you feel me? It is what it is. Like, I'm good though. Like, you feel me? Just tell her I'm good. So the day before I'm about to leave, they come to me. It was like, sign these papers. So now I'm reading it because I ain't gonna sign my life away. You talk about it. You might try to come here and sign for my money. I don't know. Like, you know what the fuck is going on here? So I'm signing the papers and I see like pre-release. I'm like, what's this? Like, what you mean pre-release? Like, what's this? He like, oh, this is your Greyhound tickets. This is you getting out. You need to put your fingerprint here. You need to do this here. I'm like, okay, cool. But did anybody let my parents know? Like, you understand? Like, Greyhound, like, where the fuck is the Greyhound? Like, you understand? Like, I never even took a train but one time in my life. Yeah. You feel me? In New York. Yeah. I'm in Philly. What the fuck you mean Greyhound? Like, where is it? How far is it? Where is it dropping me? Like, you understand?
Like, what the fuck is up?
Am I getting money? Like, you feel me? Because I have money in my account. How am I getting that? Like, you understand? Like, I need to get my bread. So I need to know what's going on. So he's explaining a little bit to me, but he still never tells me that he told my mom. He still never tells me that he told my mom. He's just telling me, like, listen, at the end of the day, you getting out. This is the Greyhound. Your mother and them cannot come pick you up. This is your tickets, and you got an hour. Like, you feel me? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So the whole night, I could barely sleep because I'm just like, oh, my God, I'm getting out. Maybe this is a trick. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, I can't be getting out. They fucking with me. But then I'm like, where's my money at, though? Like, how am I going to get, how am I going to get, once I get off the Greyhound, the halfway house is all the way in the Bronx. I'm getting off in Manhattan. I can't just get in the cab and ditch the cab because then I'm gonna go back to jail. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like, how am I supposed to get to halfway house? Like, y'all not telling me anything. All right, whatever. Okay, case may be, I get out now. So now I'm walking to the Greyhound. I'm going up to all these people asking if I can use their phone, to call my mother. Nobody's giving me their phones. They're all looking at me like, no, boo-boo. And I'm looking at them like, fuck out of here. You lucky I just got out. Beat your ass. Take your phone. Because now I'm mad. Like, y'all judging me. Y'all know I just came home. Like,
I'm trying to do the motherfucker.
I'm asking them. I'm telling them, like, listen, you can hold your phone. I don't even want your phone in my hand. You can hold your phone. Call. I just want to call my mom and let her know I'm out of jail. And it's like nobody had any type of sympathy for me. Nobody had any type of care that I just came out of jail. And you could tell. You could tell I just came out of jail. Yeah. I'm wearing all grays. My hair look crazy. Like, you feel me? Bare face, no makeup. And the jail's down the block. So they all know, like, I just came home. I got the jail bag. Y'all with all my little belongings. People doing this. Yes. Yeah. So they knew. You understand? But all right, they didn't care. Let me tell you something, America. No payphone in America works.
No payphone in America works.
No payphone in America works. I went to like 5 and none of them worked. I'm like, yo, how don't any payphone work? Like, why do y'all even still have them on the corners? Like, take them away. Like, that's something that doesn't even need to be here anymore. Like, throw them away because none of them work. All right, so cool. Whatever the case may be. So now I'm on a Greyhound. I don't even want to ask anybody on a Greyhound for their phone because I'm over it now. And I don't want to sit on a bus with somebody who's definitely not giving me their phone because now I got to look at you the whole time and I'm going to be tight. You understand? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it. I'm going to find my way. I'm going to make my way. It is what it is. Whatever I got to do, I'm going to do. Like, you understand? So I'm like, damn, I hope I don't got to sell no ass. But whatever the case may be, I'm going to do what I got to do to get to that halfway house, okay? If I got to sell this ass will be sold because I am going to halfway.
I'll worry about this
shit.
Like,
I'll worry about that shit later. Okay. You understand? Like, I need to get there. So now I come out the Greyhound and I just see mad at my family and friends and I'm just like, oh my God!
So they already knew.
Yes, they all was there. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God, where did y'all come from? I'm seeing like my godson, my nephew. And I'm like, wait, hold on. There's school no more? Like, I know I've been in jail for a long time, but they don't got school no more. I'm like, they done played hooky from school.
Hell yeah, Star Brim came home.
Yes, they done played hooky from school to be there. My sisters that live in North Carolina is there.
Damn, Star.
My sister that live in Atlanta is there. I'm like, how the fuck did they get here so fast? My nieces on them that live in these other states took an overnight plane, whatever, to get here because they just found out the day before. Like, how the fuck did y'all get here? So that right there touched me automatically because it's like, all this for me. Like, I'm so used to doing. I was like not used to getting all the love back. And then it's like, especially coming out of a place where I didn't get no love for 5 months. Like, you understand? I didn't feel no love. I felt by myself. I felt abused. You understand? Like, not physically, but like emotionally. Hell I was really physically, like emotionally abused. So now I step outside and I see like my mom, my dad, I see a Sprinter. A Mercedes-Benz Sprinter with like a big poster of me saying, welcome home. And I'm just still thinking to myself, how did these motherfuckers get this fast? Like, they work quick, baby. Like, ain't nobody working faster than my motherfucking family.
They was on that shit.
Listen, I see my father.
Home right.
I see my father dressed up in red. You feel me? White and red, looking real bloody, knowing I'ma like him looking like that. I'm looking at my pops like, who dressed you, my nigga? Like, because you don't even dress like this. So they got that on video. I'm looking at him. I can see my father tearing up a little. So then I'm like, oh my, because my father's mad. Like, like put together. And he doesn't like get emotional like
real
that.
Composed,
but the first time I ever even heard my father tell me he loved me, even though I know my whole life that he loved me, the first time I heard my father tell me he loved me was when I was in jail. Yeah. And he told me it every single day. Like, every day he told me he loved me. Like, I remember one day I was on the phone with him because I try to call my father, like, before I went to the box almost every day. Even though we text every day, I try to call him every day. So I remember one day I just like, all right, later. And I hung up and he texted me like, why you didn't tell me you love me? Damn. And it's like, oh, my father is so lovable now.
When you needed that shit.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So I see all them, I'm in a Sprinter. I'm just like so overwhelmed. I feel like Cardi. You know why? Because I got one person fixing my hair, another person doing my makeup. My mom is taking off my clothes. Yep. That's my jail clothes, putting on my other clothes. Yep. Like I just feel everything, and I'm just sitting here like I got so many phones, mad phones,
squad.
So much phones. Like I got my friend Chad there. He ride bikes and everything. Yeah. I have so much people there that like my best friend Monster was there. I just had so much people there that is like, oh my God, like it's so overwhelming. And then everybody kept passing me their phones. I had Cardi on one phone, my grandmother on another phone, my aunt on one phone, Remy on this phone, Lala on this phone. So many phones, people just handing me, and I'm just like, yeah, what's up? Hold on, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, hold on, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. Where you at? Yeah, like, and it's like I got a phone in my hand. How you work this again? You know, where's my phone? Oh, that's
I know
my phone?
That shit had to feel so fucking good.
It felt so good, but it was so scary too that when I first went to the halfway house and I was able to go inside my home, I had a jail mom named Yaya, right? And she would always put me in the right direction before I got sent off. And I had a friend named Star that I knew from the streets, like we knew of each other, but we got real close in jail. Yeah. They came and met me at the halfway house, took pictures, gave me hugs and stuff like that. My jail mom, Yaya, this was her second bid. And her first bid, she did 10. Her second one, she did 15. So she been in jail for a very long time. Yeah. And she's so beautiful, like just like Saudi Arabian. And her story is so crazy. Like she got put as is it called like emancipated adult? Yeah. She had to do that because she didn't want to marry her cousin at 14 and her family abandoned her. Her family said, no, we don't want you then if you're not going to marry your cousin. And then her brother ended up killing her baby father. She was pregnant at 14 and didn't know she was pregnant by, this other boy. And he snuck in her house one day, to just chill with her. And they heard him and he hid underneath the bed and her brother shot him up because he was young. He got charged not as an adult. He just got out when he was 18 or something like that. I don't know the case maybe, but her story, her backstory is so crazy. So she came out and I was so happy that she was free because she did, like her lawyer did something with her case that was able to give her points so that she could get out earlier. So she got out like actually 4 years earlier than what she was supposed to. So she was there. She met me at the halfway house. I was so happy to see her because she's the person. She's the person that got me very into God. You understand? Like I was never into God and stuff like that. She's the one that really made me have faith, and she's the one that really sat there and would just look at me every day and be like, you're special. You're beautiful. You're loved.
Like some spiritual shit.
Like my mom always made me feel special and loved and stuff, but I never had a person that just would sit there and just look at you and just be like, yo, you loved, right? You're special. You're this, you're that. Like, you understand? It would just sit there and just tell me. And she used to always say, sometimes when a person like me is going through so much trauma or doing so much bad things, a person is quick to be like, stop that, stop, instead of just like pushing love at me. Yeah. You understand? A person is always so quick to just be like, yo, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, and coming at me so rough. Not everybody could take that. I can't take you coming at me rough. It's better for you to come at me soft and lovable than you come at me rough, because when you push at me, I'm gonna want to push back. Yeah. But if you come at me wanting to hug, it's like, I'm gonna get soft. Like, you understand? So I sat there in halfway house. Back to that. I sat there in halfway house and I used to sit at the window and I used to just be looking at the window. So I'm there, I'm fresh. So my mom.
You told me that.
Yes,
I remember you told me why.
Listen, so my mom calls me and she's looking at me and she's like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. I'm just watching the window. I'm outside looking at the window. She like, oh, okay, cool. So she hangs up. So then she calls like an hour later. She's like, are you still at the window? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking out the window. I'm watching the people at the window. And then I'm like, bitch, you're a fucking weirdo. You're watching the people out the window all day because you was in fucking the box for 5 fucking months and they had something over my window where I couldn't see. I didn't know what time it was. I didn't know what day it was. When I would ask officers, what time is it? It's time for you to get a watch, bitch. Like, you understand, knowing that you can't have a watch in the box. Like, you understand, even if you bought a watch in commissary, they take it when you go into the box. They don't let you have a watch. So they would say little smart stuff like that. And I used to know, like my mind got so used to knowing the time because if they come around with the morning time, the trays is around 5, 6 o'clock. So that means it's that time. Lunch trays is around 11, 12 o'clock. Dinner trays is around 4, 5 o'clock. That's how I would know the time. And then I would know like, oh yeah, it's a different shift. That mean it got to be like around 10 o'clock because they work from this time to this time. And I would see the bitches or the niggas, you feel me, the CEOs leave out and switch up. So that's how I would know. So I'm sitting here like, yo, you're so excited to just watch people because all you did for 5 months was hear voices. All I did was hear voices outside. All I did was hear sirens. I didn't physically see anybody.
So they blacked your shit out. You couldn't see nothing.
They blacked my shit. I couldn't see nothing at all. So it was like mentally in a way. At that time, I didn't know it was mentally fucking me up.
That's warfare.
It didn't fuck me up until I came home and realized, like, sis, you're happy with staring at the people. Like, I was so happy. Like, people would call me and be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, bro, like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'm watching people. Like, I would get mad. Like, I'm watching people. I'm fucking watching people. Like, do you know how the fuck it feels to sit here and see people walking down a fucking block living their life? Like, I don't give a fuck that I can't come outside of the halfway house right now. I'm watching people living their fucking life and it's making me feel good.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad for me to watch people living their life and it makes me feel good. And then I didn't even realize that I was so used to not eating that when I came home, my first full day, I had so much food that my grandmother made for me and I didn't eat it. I forgot that I had food. I forgot that I could eat when I want to. I forgot that you're free. You can eat now, sis. Like, you could order food. People could drop you off food. I used to sit here and get into the habit of only eating once a day because I forgot. Like, oh yeah, like I'm used to starving. Like, it's something that is second nature now. Like, I don't even know what it feels like to be full no more.
Wow.
Like, I don't know what it feels like to eat when I want to eat. I don't remember. Like, you know, like my friends would call me from jail and be like, "Oh, what did you eat today?" And I'd be like, nothing. Matter of fact, I should eat, right? Bitch, are you crazy? You know what I would be eating right now? And it's like, y'all don't know that.
On that. Like, your appetite was literally trained to eat once a day.
Yes, and I was just so happy to be able to be home that food didn't matter to me. Like, you understand? Like, food didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter. Like, I could walk outside. I'm not in a 12 by 12 cell. I'm not there. But the thing is, people don't know, halfway house, you still sleep on the same jail beds that you sleep on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got pictures. You still sleep on the same bed you got in jail is the same bed that you have in halfway house. So people must have thought, oh yeah, I'm home a little. Boo-boo, I'm on these same mattresses with the same jail covers. So in a way, I'm home, but in a way, I'm still sleeping on those same steel beds with the bunk.
That halfway part.
You understand? But I was just so happy to be home that I didn't give a fuck about food.
Yeah.
I didn't care. Like, I'm home. Like, I'm able to be free. I'm able to walk around.
What was the first thing that really, really slapped that you ate? The first thing where you was like, okay, now that shit right there, I'm glad I had this shit.
You know what's so funny? So much stuff that I used to dream about when I was in jail. When I came home, none of it even tasted the same. Like, I don't know. Like
they changed the recipe on certain shit.
Like, okay, like Philippe's. I used to love they they salt and pepper lobster.
Yes, Lord.
Bro, you know it don't even taste the same to me no more.
I ain't had it in a long time.
It don't taste the same to me no more. It's like, the only thing I can say that I feel like still be hitting for me is like Ruth Chris. Like, yes, this still got it. Popeyes, you know, it still got it.
Word to the chicken sandwich.
You know, Popeyes still got it. The chicken spot still got it.
Yep,
like, you know, little stuff like that. But certain stuff that I used to sit there and be thinking about in jail, like, oh my God, I used to tell my homegirl because she's been in for 5 years and she's never even been to like that type of restaurant. Okay. I used to tell her like, oh my God, you got to get the salt and pepper lobster. Da-da-da-da. And it's like I came home and got the salt and pepper lobster and it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, this shit ain't even hitting like it used to. Now I got
like,
the peanut.
No, I want the salt and pepper.
Like, and I got the peanut sauce that I used to always get with it. And it's like, why isn't this the same? I dream about you in jail. You're fucking me up right now. Like,
and this shit is a dub.
It's a fucking dub.
Yeah.
Got me mad. Like,
yeah.
And that was one of my favorite restaurants. And I used to always love that. I still love their fried rice, but the salt and pepper lobster.
Chicken satay.
Yes, that's my shit right there. Yeah. That's my shit. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, I always steal the little Chinese little things.
Of course,
I steal them.
Yeah,
I take them. I have so many.
Everybody take them.
Yeah, all right. I be taking them. I be like, yo, take some off the other table too. I be wanting more. I be like trying to sneak off the other table on and all that when I'm leaving out. I always take them little figurines. Like,
okay. But that's what's up.
That's one thing that. I don't know, like, I don't feel anything hit. It was just the simple fact of being outside. You know what hit? Fruit. Oh my God. You don't get fruit like that in there. Like, you get apples that is like unedible. You only could eat one side of it or like two bites of it because it's all, you know, brown and stuff. You get oranges, but like, when we used to get like watermelon or grapes and stuff, that was like oh my God.
Like a luxury.
Oh my God, we got it. You know, but really the fruits is mostly apples. You mostly getting an apple orange,
so when
orange,
you got
apple
out
orange.
And got to the spot and seen everything.
It's like a mango or strawberries, like stuff like that, kiwis.
You been fucking with the smoothies and shit?
No, but I had a smoothie the other day, but it wasn't even a real one. It was from Benihana's. It was like a fake one that they made. It wasn't with real.
Not like from the juice bar.
Nah, I never had one, and everybody telling me, like my homeboy tells me now that I need to have a wheatgrass, something like that. But ew, it look green.
It's nasty, but you just take
it's
it like
nasty?
a shot. Yeah,
he said it's good.
That's because
he lied to me.
He just wants you to drink it. I'm gonna tell you up front, it's nasty, but it's good as fuck for you.
That's what he said. Because I keep getting sick. I keep getting the cold and stuff like that. But I'd rather cold than drink some green stuff like that. Like I don't even like peas.
Take some apple cider vinegar and shit. Did anybody tell you that?
No, I gotta drink that.
Yeah, it's like you take a shot of apple cider vinegar. Right?
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
I promise on
that's
everything.
That's to lose weight.
Listen, for real.
No, I see them remedies. I see them remedies on Instagram to lose weight and shit. You feel me? I ain't trying to do that. I don't want to do it.
That shit,
pineapples.
I'm telling you, take you one shot of that shit. Literally, like I ain't had no colds, no sore throat, none of that shit.
It's in your head.
Well, I'm glad it ain't in my throat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I just don't think I could do it. I got a gag reflex, and
it'll make you gag.
Oh yeah, like I would throw up because I can't even I learned how to take pills from like 4 or 5 years old because I cannot take liquid medicine. I would throw up. Like from young, my mom taught me, listen, just to take the pill because me trying to take the liquid children's medicine, it don't work.
It was the opposite for me. I couldn't take pills until I got older.
For real?
I just literally could not swallow pills.
I could take like 5 pills at one time. Like my throat big. Like you feel me? I could boop, it's gonna go in there. Yeah, I cannot sit here and take no liquid medicine or anything like that. It's like, no, I gotta get
because then you taste it and all that other shit.
Like even nut. Like you feel me? I don't even like nut on my tongue. Like that right there like makes me no. Oh, it just hit me. It almost came up. Ugh. Oh, that. No. I don't even like the nut on the tongue.
That ain't your thing. You know, that ain't your speed.
Listen.
Yeah.
Keep the nut to yourself.
Yeah. Like it's a few other places, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't the only option.
Yeah, like I'd rather that shit in my eye than on my tongue, bro. I'd rather go blind. Cause no way. That shit right there, that shit have fucked the whole mood up if I feel that shit. So it can't
not even like no birthday shit, maybe Christmas.
Listen.
Not even for the Lord.
I have to spit it out or wipe my tongue wipe my tongue with my hand. It's times I was sucking on a knob, you feel me, and he think that I'm spitting to make it wet. No, I'm spitting that pre-cum. What do you thought? The fuck? I ain't spitting not to make it nasty. Fuck making it nasty. That pre-cum was just nasty. I'm trying to get that shit off my tongue and keep the mood still going, so I don't want to talk about it. Okay. But since we keeping it Bute, I'm gonna talk about it. Like, get that shit up out of here.
So
that
no
shit.
Nasty, slimy, nothing weird.
No.
None of that shit.
Ew.
Yeah.
That shit to yourself. Put that shit on your own tongue. Like, I don't want that. Pineapples. Uncomfortable situation.
What the fuck? How in the fuck? Okay. So I don't know how we got from, being released from a federal penitentiary facility to
nut on your tongue.
But we here, and that's why your show is so dope. So I'm so happy for you. I think this is going to be such an amazing platform for you to really get your voice out and just remind everybody that don't know. I don't know where the fuck they been, but remind them that don't know that
I'm still a little nervous because, like I said before, I'm at a point in my life where I learned not to let things get to me and not to let people, the way people feel about me upset me, and I feel like I'm putting myself out there right now. Like I'm putting myself out there for judgment. I'm putting myself out there for people to, hear my life stories and take judgment on it. So it's like a lot of things that I'm talking about is real personal. It's stuff that a lot of people don't know about me. So it's like I'm gonna have to learn to not let anybody's judgment, affect me. But I'm human. I'm not a robot. So I know that it's gonna be times where it's gonna affect me. I just hope that it doesn't affect me to the point where before I'm on some knock location.
We ain't
location.
Gonna put that energy out there because it's not. This shit is gonna be a good thing for you. It's gonna bring so much more positive shit than it is any negative shit, and it's gonna overpower that shit immediately.
Yeah, I'm all about positivity now.
Yeah,
please don't take me there.
You smile all the time, so you got to be about positivity and shit. You got
I smile when what's so funny? People tell me all the time that I look stush. And I feel like it's because they never had a conversation. If I'm walking down a block, of course my face is going to be, that's my face. People always be like, oh, you know, like the rest face bitch sometimes.
Yeah, the resting bitch
So
face.
my friends always say I have that face because if you didn't know me, you'll be like, what's wrong? And it's like, this is just my face. Like,
that's
you know, like,
crazy,
this is just my face.
Talking, like, immediately you start smiling.
Yes, so it's like, you got to have, like,
you just talking about you being in the box.
Yes, you got to have a conversation with me, you know, and then I start smiling. But if I'm just regularly walking or I'm just sitting there, like, even if I'm sitting at the bar, it's times I'm sitting at the bar and, you know, the strippers will come to me and be like, what happened, Star? And I'm just like, nothing. What happened? What happened? What's going on? It's mixed. And they be like, no, your face. And I'd be like, that's my face. Like, you know, and I would feel so offended. Like, this is my face. My face is just like that. Like, I gotta talk. I gotta be speaking for me to smile. Like, what I'm just gonna sit here and just be smiling? That's weird.
But just wait until you start smiling because you share your stories from the strip club. You ain't even tapped into that shit yet.
God,
Think about all of them stories, Star.
Those stories is crazy.
It's a dope thing. So I think everybody should be excited about Keeping It Bute. And I'm just happy for you, dog. I think this is like the shit.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you, you know, coming out with me because you make me feel extra comfortable. Like, and you know, I didn't want nobody that was sitting next to me that wouldn't understand my story or, you know, prejudge me or be looking at me funny and I gotta, you know, put the mic to the side and be like, what's up?
Keep it beautiful.
You feel me? Like, what's up? I ain't want to have to, you know, slide the mic to the side and be like, bitch, what's up? What's your problem? Like, you feel me? You got an issue? You know, like, so I'm glad that you're next to me, especially on this first episode because I'm trying to let people see me. You know? I'm trying to let them hear who I am and see who I am. So thank you for all the bald-headed, crusty lip bitches and all the bitches with hair and all the bitches who, you know, lips is not crusty. You feel me? All my big bitches, my skinny bitches, my no-ass bitches, my bitches with ass, my big titty bitches. Thank you for all the bitches. You feel me? For coming out and listening to me. Thank you for all the short dick niggas and the long dick niggas for coming and listening to me. Thank you for the broke niggas and the niggas with money for coming and listening to me. You feel me? I just want to thank all the motherfuckers for coming and listening to me.
That's right, guys.
Period. You know?
And they can come back. They can find you everywhere.
And you know, you can find me every Wednesday. On Spotify, YouTube, Apple,
What's
SoundCloud.
The sorority, all them DSIs, your digital streaming.
Yes, you can find me every fucking where, okay? Everywhere. So come back, you know, Wednesday and keep it Bute with me. And make sure that y'all subscribe. Subscribe. Right. Don't fucking tell me you love me if you don't subscribe. And there's a million motherfuckers who always coming on my live telling me you love me. Prove it.
First of all, this is finna be the hot spot. So you want to subscribe so that you can get the updates and the notifications when it drops. You know niggas like to be on shit when it's hot. So if you want to be on this when it's hot, you need to subscribe so you can be the first one with it. You can be the first one to talk about all the shit that Star has to say. You can be the first one to discuss that, chop it up, and you can also be the first person to benefit from these lessons and literally like this wisdom, which is really what that is. The wisdom that you're about to share with your audience. So I think it's dope, and I'm just, you know, I'm happy for you.
Thank you. You know, this is just the beginning, so everybody tune in and subscribe.
That's right. Word up. So tell everybody, you holler at them next time.
Bye, bitches. Keep it Bute.